Hello friends, welcome to BioBench. This is Deepti Nair and today I'm going to tell you about heterotrophic nutrition. So those who are new to my channel, please don't forget to press the subscribe button. Let's get started. Heterotrophic nutrition means those who are dependent on others. So the organisms who are dependent on others are termed as heterotrophic or heterotrophs. So all the green plants and blue-green algae, as I have told you already, are coming under autotrophs. Other than that, all the other organisms will be coming under heterotrophic categories. So there are three different types of heterotrophic nutrition. What are they? The first one is Holozoic nutrition. What's the first one? The first one is Holozoic nutrition. So Holozoic means the organisms which are eating the food as a whole and they are breaking it inside the body. Okay, so digestion is like inside whatever they are taking in, it can be solid or liquid food, and then they are digesting it inside. So the examples here are human beings and amoeba. The second type is saprophytic. Saprophytic nutrition means they are feeding on other organisms and they are dead and decayed matters. So here the example is bacteria and fungi. Now the third important type is saprophytic. Saprophytic is over. Next one is parasitic nutrition. A nutrition in which organism is feeding on the living host. So the host is the organism on which these parasites are dependent. So it can be present inside the body of the host or it can be present outside the body of the host. Okay, so the main important example here is, you have to remember, is cuscuta. Moving to the next one, saprophytic nutrition in detail. So in saprophytic nutrition, what will happen? The organism is secreting the digestive juices. What they are doing? They are secreting the digestive juices on the food. Here you can see a bread slice which is stale. Okay, so the green color which is observed is fungus. So the fungus is growing on it. It is releasing the digestive juice on it. Further, after it is getting digested outside, it is ingested into the body. So the digestive food is then ingested by the organism. So all the decomposers follow the saprophytic nutrition. All the decomposers are following this type of nutrition. Other examples are houseflies and some kind of insects. So they will release their saliva or their digestive juice and slowly will digest the food and further they will take it inside. Mushrooms are also the examples here. Mushrooms can be of two types, edible mushroom and inedible ones. Okay, but this is also coming under the fungus. Now the next one is Holozoic nutrition. Holozoic means the digestion will happen inside the body. Here the digestion is happening inside the body of the organism after the food is getting ingested. So this mode of nutrition is seen in the case of herbivores and carnivores and definitely omnivores, which includes both. They were eating both the plants and the animals. The next is parasitic, which is very, very important, children. I have given enough like examples here to make it more clear to you. The organisms which live inside or outside, this is very important, inside or outside the organism or the host and derives its nutrition from it are called as parasites. So here, the one which is living inside, they are called as endoparasites, and the one which lives outside are called as ectoparasites. So these are the two types of parasites which are present. So this mode of nutrition is parasitic. Here the example is cuscuta. So this is yellow colored thread-like structure present overall surrounding the whole tree, covering the whole tree is called as cuscuta. This is a kind of parasite. It will suck the nutrition from the plant. The next example is mistletoe. Mistletoe is also an example, which is also a kind of ectoparasite present outside the plant and it is sucking the nutrition out of it. This is also for plants. The third one, Rafflesia. This is the largest flower and this is also a parasite which will suck the nutrition from the other kind of trees. Now the last one is ticks. These are the ticks. Ticks means they will be present on the body or the fur of the animals and they are getting the nutrition out of it. So they will suck the blood of the animals and they are deriving the nutrition from it. Can be present in the body of animals or humans. Now moving to the next one. Steps involved in Holozoic nutrition. So there are 5 steps which are involved in Holozoic nutrition. What are they? Very, very important. Okay. So this question is repeatedly asked. You can remember it by using a formula ID A square E. So what is I? Ingestion. D, digestion. A square. First one is absorption, second one is assimilation, and third last one is egestion. So these are the steps: ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and egestion. So let's start with the ingestion first. So what do you mean by ingestion? What is the meaning of ingestion? We have to see. So the process of taking in food is called as ingestion. When something is taken in intake is called ingestion. The second one is digestion. Digestion means breaking down the food into very, very small substance. We cannot take it as a whole, right? We need to break it and then only it can be absorbed by the body. So that process is called as digestion. So everything has to be digested properly. Carbohydrate is converted into glucose. So every nutrient is having its simple form. Third step is absorption. Absorption means the process of absorption of the digested food. Whatever food we are taking in needs to be absorbed by the body. After absorption, what is the next step? Assimilation. What is the next step? Assimilation. Assimilation means utilization of the digested food for growth, repair, and other activities. And the final step is egestion. Egestion means removing the undigested food from the body, ejecting it out from the body. So how many steps are there total? 5 steps are there. Ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and egestion. So how you remember it? ID A square E. So here you can remember A square, absorption and assimilation. Okay, so absorption, assimilation. So B comes before in the alphabetical order, so you can easily remember absorption, then assimilation. Okay, now moving to the next one. Now, very important 5-mark question which is asked. So this is a 5-mark question which I am going to tell you now. That is, what are the steps of Holozoic nutrition by using an example of amoeba? Explain the nutrition in amoeba can be asked, or it can be just the steps of Holozoic nutrition in detail. So here, what is amoeba? Amoeba is a unicellular organism made up of a single cell. So it is following a Holozoic mode of nutrition. Like human beings, it can also digest the food inside the body. How? The cell membrane of amoeba keeps protruding into pseudopodia. So here you can see a food is there. So what happens? The amoeba is having a flexible outer membrane. So it can just change, like an elastic, it can change the shape. So what is doing? That the outer membrane which is present or protruding out is called as pseudopodia. So the pseudopodia is engulfing the blue color food inside the body. And further, once it is engulfed, what will happen? The food is being covered by the food vacuole. And the food vacuole, inside the food vacuole, the food is getting digested. After digestion, it is getting absorbed. The important nutrients are absorbed inside the body of amoeba. And finally, it is used by the amoeba for various activities. And the last step, egestion, the unwanted substances are being ejected out. So these are the 5 steps which are involved in Holozoic nutrition. Okay, hope it is clear to you. The next one. So the digestive enzymes are secreted in the food vacuole. So how it is taking inside? The digestive enzymes in the food vacuole are digesting the food. The digested food is absorbed from the food vacuole, and finally the undigested food is expelled out from the cell membrane. So this is how it is expelled out. The unwanted food is moving out. It's quite simple. First, amoeba is there, food is coming near to it. The pseudopodia is extended and engulfing the food inside. Inside the pseudopodia, the vacuole is being formed. The food is digested inside it with the help of enzymes. Then after that, the food is utilized, absorbed and utilized for various activities. And finally, the undigested food is being released out of the membrane. So these are the steps involved in Holozoic nutrition. This is very important. You can use these notes for your exams too. So that's all for today's class. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe and click the like button. Bye.